Just kidding, but we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna go over some secrets to make some amazing income. And yes, that you did read that correctly. 50K a month, working 5 hours a week. Who in here want to make 50K a month, working 5 hours a week? Exactly, right? And if somebody told me that just a few years ago, I'd be like, BS, right? However, when I have done it already, then it's like, oh, you know, I can, how can I make $500,000 a month working 5 hours a week? You know, if there's 1,000 billionaires out there and they make $1 billion, you know, I'm sure one of their business, they only make like 10 million and they work like 1 hour a week for that business, right? How? Why? It's all about leverage. And that's what we're going to be talking about. That's part of one of the secrets we're going to be talking about tonight. So it's all about relationship, leverage, and the level of thinking. So if we are where we are at, because that's like the law of the lid, right? So when we hit our lid, that is where we are at. The level of thinking will determine the level of our results. So in order for us to get the better result, we need to elevate our thinking, right? And the shortest way to elevate our thinking is to listen to somebody who have already done it. So I'm constantly seeking out mentor, right? One of my mentors is Grant Cardone, who's a billionaire. Okay, Tony Robbins too. And like I'm about to meet Richard Branson next, right? So by hanging out with all these billionaires, Russell Brunson too, eventually my life got better, right? I pick up stuff. I study them. I stalk them, right? It's okay to stalk successful people. It's definitely a compliment. So, all right, put where you from in the chat real quick. Yes, welcome. Yes, we're going live in all front here. So if I look away somewhere, we are going live on like 6-7 platforms. So Georgia, yes, welcome Georgia. Orlando, Montreal, New York. Wow, look at this. Reno, Nevada in the house. Man, last few days I went to 3 boot camp. I went to Phoenix, Arizona, and then I went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, out of all places. And then this year I've been all over the US already. Every single month we've been to Florida, about to go to Necker Island, hang out with Richard Branson next month. So stay tuned on that. That can be so fun. Who want to go hang out with Richard Branson? Necker Island, baby. Let's go. Yeah, it's definitely a dream come true. That's another billionaire right there. Cool. All right, Fort Worth. Okay, my neck of the woods. I'm in Dallas, by the way. For those who, Denver, Detroit, Arkansas. Wow. People from all over America, all over the US and Canada. And I'm sure we have some people attending worldwide too. Okay. All right, I'm gonna share my screen here. Let's get right into it here. Okay. All right, guys. This free class, I'm gonna do everything I can to show you guys how I was able to live this lifestyle in only a few short years. Okay. So just real quick, a little bit about me. I grew up in third world country, came here when I was 10 with nothing. And I thought go to school, get a good education, good job is the way to go, right? So when we came here, our family stayed in 1 bedroom, literally 1 bedroom, all 4 of us. So, you know, and I fought my way through 8 years of school to get to where I'm at, where I was actually a pharmacist and MBA as well. I thought that's the way to get the American dream. Is actually I found out it's the American nightmare. Okay, so I was have a mountain of debt. I didn't have time or freedom. I was working 40, 50 hours a week, driving an hour to work, fighting traffic, an hour home, fighting traffic. Sometimes I passed out in the car, right? Because I couldn't, you know, was too tired. So I determined to find a way. So that's when I flew across the nation invested hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars into myself in order to find the best mentor, the best strategy, right? Whether it's online business, offline business, trading crypto, trading Forex, I've done it all, okay? Invest in multifamily, invest in study of storage units, everything. I study everything. They all either require a lot of money or a lot of time to get involved, right? How many don't have neither, like I was? I didn't have a lot of time. I didn't have a lot of money either. Okay, so I want to find something that I was able to get in quick and make money fast. This is making money fast here. You want to make money slow, this is not for you. Okay, you want to go into the 30-year plan and hopefully your money will still be there after you invest with all this hedge fund, then this is probably not for you. But I want to make it fast because my mom was having cancer at the time. So I didn't know how much time she has. Thank God she's still with us today. However, I know I wanted to provide for her, and she sacrificed everything for me to get me to school, get me my doctorate and my MBA and everything. So that's why I wanted to give back to her, but I couldn't. You see, I was working full time. I was burnt out. I was frustrated. I was devastated because my American dream was the American nightmare. So the moment when I met somebody that gave me this idea, I ran with it. What if I can rent out vacant home and sublet and make money? So I don't even have to own the home to make money. I can leverage other people's property. I was like, wow, I never thought about that before. So in the beginning, it was tough, right? I did everything myself. And it was really tough. But then I figured out. So eventually I grew and grew, and now I have 30 units, making 50, 60K a month, working 5 hours a week. The dream can come true. I'm going to show you how to do that today. Retire early 30s too. And even if you have absolutely no idea where or how you can begin, okay? So who is this for? This is for people who are serious about creating long-term business the right way. You want to have an automated, scalable business. This is it. If you're a doer, not just a talker, not just a thinker, okay? And you're ready to invest into yourself and your business. And if you know you're not satisfied with the average normal life, you deserve more, and this is for you, okay? So why is this different, guys? It's a brand new opportunity, unlike anything you've seen before, okay? Have you always want to start a business, but maybe you didn't work out, right? It's not your fault, right? I mean, business is tough. 97, 99% of business go out of business in 10 years. Within 10 years, okay? So business is not for the faint of heart. However, this is the business that would be the easiest to get in and the easiest to scale. So if you're sick and tired of working the 9 to 5, how many in here is sick and tired of working the 9 to 5 or just doing the same thing over and over again and have no result, right? Exactly. Thank you for participating for sure, Rob. Yep. And you want to spend more time with your family, right? So that's why I built this mastermind for a reason. So my goal is to teach you stuff that nobody else is teaching out there, guaranteed. Everybody else is teaching about Airbnb. I'm teaching you about corporate housing. Corporate housing, guys, that's where the big money is at. Okay, I will show you exactly how to build a profitable business online. I will reveal the simple secrets that enable me to travel around the world, enjoy time with my loved one. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you 3 secrets today to pay attention. Number 1, the exact formula I use to create multiple 6-figure income with Airbnb without owning any properties, and how you can replicate that too, okay? And number 2 is the never be released method before, where you just work a few weeks from home or anywhere, travel around the world and make multiple 6-figure, right? And secret number 3 is how to have the freedom lifestyle while helping others and make infinite returns, guys. Infinite returns. Yes, that can come true. So I generated millions of dollars worth of revenue, Airbnb, VRBOs 7 years ago, right? I started in the dark ages, right? With Airbnb, that's when they first got started, actually. Yeah, we need to fix this. Is that I actually invested close to $1 million into myself now. $1 million. Yes, you heard that is right. Why? Because the biggest investment is in ourselves, right? However, I have 10x my return in myself every time I invest in myself. Okay. So here's what you can get. I want you to visualize making this month in and month out. This is like 90K in a month, right? This is 60K in a month. This was during COVID too. I put this in here because this was during COVID. I was still banking, you know, in COVID. Why? Because we do corporate housing. We don't just do vacation rental. Okay, vacation rental go down during COVID. You know, guess what went up? Medical professional traveling. And guess who we host? That's one of our people that we host. Okay, that's a tip right there. That's a big nuggets. It's not. That's a big strategy I just gave you guys. Actually, I hope you guys caught that. Okay, so all right. Let me see what else here. So all these checks right here you see in the bottom here, these are straight from corporate clients, companies, clients. You know, they pay well, and I don't have to share any of this with Airbnb or VRBO or whatever, right? Because I love Airbnb, I love VRBO. However, you know, if we don't have to share their profit with them, then we don't have to. I mean, their fees are not cheap, right? It's very they take quite a lot of fee. So I'm not something special as well. I've made a ton of mistakes, guy. You know, when I first started out, I didn't have a mentor or coach because there was nobody back then. You guys are very lucky. You guys have me now. You know, back then everything was brand new with this. I wanted to do, you know, I wanted a mentor, but nobody was. It was just brand new. So I didn't understand how to pick the right location, the right neighborhood, HOA. I didn't know how to make it profitable by working less, working smart, guys, not just working hard. Okay. How many in here are hard worker? Okay. And how many in here has absolute financial freedom? Okay. So hard working does not equate to financial freedom, guys. You guys gotta really get that. Otherwise you get stuck. Okay. Working smart, leveraging other people property, other people time, other people money. That's how you create wealth. That's how you create financial abundance and freedom. Okay. We're not taking advantage of anybody. I want to be clear. You know, it's a win-win situation. It's a partnership. Okay. I'm leveraging other people property. I'm taking care of their property, right? I'm making them a great return because I'm taking care of their property, and I even pay them extra too, right? I'm leveraging other people like the AC guy, the electrician guy, the maid. They all love me because I bring them so much business, and I overpay them, you know. So, you know, it's a win-win for everybody. I didn't understand how to pitch a landlord, the manager, on how to scale. However, I've done some things right. I persisted and replaced my income, and then I went all in, create the business I always dreamed of. Okay. So I learned the most highly effective ways to pick the right location in the right neighborhood without the need to do a ton of research. I figured out how to make more profit by working less, working smart, and always working hard. Okay. I scaled to 20 Airbnbs and make six-figure profit within a few short months using some Airbnb simple secrets. Okay. You know, this is me. We're hanging out with Grant Cardone here. There's only 12 of us. We pay like $15K for that one workshop, right? Absolutely worth it. You know, altogether, I probably invested over $300,000-$400,000 into just Grant Cardone. And Tony Robbins is different. That's another investment right here too. But however, I learned from the right people, right? Because these guys are multi-billionaires, right? If you hang out with billionaire, don't you think you're gonna know what they know, right? A little bit. Pick up. You know, if you just pick up 1% of a billionaire, that's like $10 million, man. How you okay with getting by with $10 million, right? So that's why I want you to think. Okay, this is Tony Robbins' most exclusive event. This is his backyard studio. We actually get to go inside his studio, and only the top level people can be there. Okay, this is Grant Cardone yacht that I was able to hang out with him on in Cabo, Mexico. There was like 25 of us. Success is 80% mindset, 20% strategy. Okay, so mindset is so important, guys. You have two options, right? The hard way or the easy way. The hard way is like this guy is not in your office or something, you know. Like I was too. I was all dressed up but had nowhere to go. Like I just had to stuck in that hamster wheel, you know, working day and day and never see my family. Or you would like to travel. The easy way is just to do corporate housing arbitrage. Travel, you know, while making money while you sleep. They'll probably make you money. So definitely the hard way is on your own, right? You know, when I first started out, I was lost too. Trying to figure it out on my own. I had to close down more than 10 Airbnbs, guys. Imagine this: open it up and closing down, open it up, closing down. okay, because I was just doing by myself. I didn't have any mentor. I didn't have any system, okay? So, but those, I can save you a bunch of nightmares because I know what not to do now, okay? So I was confused about picking the right location, strategy, managing staff, etc. The easy way is to mimic success, guys. You know, you find people who already done it, you just follow their blueprints. There's no guesswork, okay? And then you form a mastermind. Who you hang out with and who you're gonna become, right? You're gonna be and imagine your 5 closest friends. Your income level, I bet, is between about 10% deviance from that, from 5 of your closest friends, right? Because those are the people you feel comfortable with, right? However, you mastermind, you know, with the billionaires, and like I said, you just get 1%, that's $10 million, okay? So the mastermind is so important, guys, because they are the one that will pull you up or pull you down. All right. So I waste a ton of time, money, energy, the hard way, so you don't have to, right? I was lost in Municipal. I was working as a pharmacist, you know, it's 40, 60 hours a week, doing a lot of side hustle. But that's when I met somebody who gave me the epiphany. The epiphany is that I could rent a vacant home, I sublet, and I scaled to freedom. That's it. So simple. But we never taught that in school. I never learned that from anywhere, you know. So then the checks start rolling in and got financial freedom, okay? All right, the 3 secrets. Here's the meat right here. So pay attention. You've been sleeping, wake up right now, okay? Secret number 1, with this business, you only need a little upfront capital to sublet, and you can roll it back in and launch another one quickly and scale quicker, okay? How many understand that the real estate income is the most consistent, reliable income out there? Okay. You know, now, you know, I also invest some very small amount in crypto as well, right? You know, you guys been through that, right? It's been crash up and down roller coaster, right? Stock, same thing, right? And it doesn't give you the monthly income, okay? Yes, I know there's dividends, but it's really not that much. This you can create. For each property, you can make $2,000 a month, cash flow, consistent income. So whatever your income is right now, just double that, okay? And divide that by $2,000. So let's say if you want to make 20,000 a month, that's only 10 properties. 10 properties, guys. If you do 2 a month on average, that's very average. 2 a month is very easy to do. You're just renting it out and sublet it, okay? If you just do that, you make within 5 months, you make your money back. 5 months, you make $20,000 a month. You guys get it? You do 2 property a month, 5 months, you have how many? 10, right? If each property give you $2,000 per property, how much money is that per month? Exactly, you know, 20,000. And that's it, guys. So with this sublet though, with each property, you don't need $100,000, you know, to flip. How many are flipper or a rehab people, right? It takes hundreds and hundreds of $1,000s to do a deal. And yet we don't even know if the deal gonna work out or not. If the deal doesn't work out, we lose everything, right? So, but however, with this, you only need like 10 to 12K to do one deal, and you make $2,000 right away. So you're gonna make 200% return on your money. Okay. Now I can show you how to even like rent the furniture. We have connections for that. If you rent the furniture or finance the furniture, you only need about 6, 7K to do it, you know, to get one up and running. And you make like, you know, $2,000 right away. So that's 400% return on your income, right? Within 3 months, you make your money back. What kind of business out there that within 3, 4, 5 months, you're making your money back and the rest of it is all profit? I don't know of any, okay? Now, if you guys are into the brick and mortar business, you understand what I'm talking about. It takes 3 to 5 years to break even. You know, I grew up doing dry cleaning when I was 15. My family did that. My family did Chinese restaurant, Asian restaurant, right? There's no money in those things. Do not do brick and mortar business. Brick and mortar business have crashed and burned with COVID, guys. You know, please do yourself a favor. Don't go in there, right? I've been through all of that, and it cost me a ton of time, a ton of energy, a ton of money, right? If you guys have been through that, please, raise your hand so let people know. With this, you're leveraging other people's property, and you just invest a little bit and make money right away. All right, stick number 2, you want to build a team. You want to treat them super well. You want to overpay them so they will do most of the legwork for you. That's how I scale and got my financial freedom. That's how I'm able to travel around the world, hang out with billionaires, while my team is taking care of everything because I overpay them. I take care of my people, right? Because the more people you can help win, the more you're going to win. Okay. So never be the cheap boss, always talk to your people about their personal, professional, and financial goals each and every month. Okay. And you want your goals to help them achieve their personal, professional, financial goals. And if you do that consistently, guys, your people will win and your team will win, and therefore you will win. Okay. It's a very important secret. The other secret is you can make infinite return by managing properties for other people. How many people want to make infinite returns? Put me in the chat. You want to make infinite return. Okay. Yep. Y'all don't want to know how to make infinite returns? All right. The more likes, the more heart I see, the more I'm gonna give you. Okay. Give you a lot of free advice here. By the way, I'm not selling anything tonight, right? Everything is free. Okay. So, you can put the credit card away, put down your guard. Don't worry about all that, right? I'm doing this to give back to the community, to the people. Okay. Now, be transparent. I do have a mastermind, but if you are serious, only if you're serious. If you don't, then don't waste our time. If you are serious and you are qualified, then apply. Put a link. My system will put a link down in the chat. If you are serious, then you can apply for our mastermind and see if you qualify. We don't take on anybody. Okay, we interview every single body, every single person we bring in because we want to make it a high level mastermind. Okay. So, however, everything here I'm sharing with you, I have nothing to share with you here today. So the more you participate, the more I'm going to share. Okay. So for those of you online, you can click on the link in my bio to book the one-on-one strategy call with our top advisor. We will dive deep into your personal situation, and we'll give you more direct, applicable advices based on your situation. Okay. So the way you make infinite return, guys, is basically you can manage properties for other people and you make 20 to 30% of the gross revenue. Yes, you heard that right. In this industry, you're actually going to make 20 to 30%. That's amazing because traditional real estate, how many in traditional real estate, right? You make 10% of traditional real estate when you manage it for property for other people. And how many know that there's no money in the long-term rental game, right? You might say, oh yeah, but I make $200 a month. Well, hey, guess what? When they move out, didn't you spend like $20,000 to what do you call it, repair the home, right? That's, there goes all your profit. Okay. And if you manage properties for those people, you only make 10%. 10% of like $2,000 is only like $200. With this, guys, you can charge for a $2,000 regular home. You can charge from around $4,000 to $5,000 to $6,000. You make 20% of that. That's like $1,000 a month that you didn't have before, and you're not even, you don't even have invest any money into it when you're managing property for other people. You don't even have to buy the furniture. You don't have to rent it out. So that's what I mean by infinite return. Okay. What is corporate housing arbitrage? Okay, so corporate housing is basically when companies want to rent out a home for their employees, and they'd rather have one home instead of 4 hotels. For obvious reason, if you have 4 employees, do you want to rent 4 hotels for them or 1 home? Which one will cost you more? The 4 hotels, right? So that's why this industry is born. It will save the business owner, the companies, about 70 to 80% of the cost. One. Reason two is the employees are much happier because they don't have to spend money eating out every day. If you stay in the hotel, you got to eat out every day, right? Well, food is not cheap now. It's 100, you eat out every day, at least you within a month, at least $2,000. For an employee, that's a lot of money, guys. $2,000 extra a month, right? So the employees are happier. They don't have to do that. They have a kitchen, they have a backyard, they actually have a home. You see what I'm saying? And then the studies have been done that if you group a lot of co-workers together in a home or close quarters, more productivity will evolve because they're running into each other, they're having lunch, dinner together, they just kind of work things out, communication, getting to know each other, bond better. Therefore, your projects are better. So that's why we have corporate housing. Okay, that's one part of it. The other part is travel medical professional. Okay, when areas in need during COVID, whatever, these professionals travel to the area. We need to pay, for them to stay at our housing. I mean the hospital. And then the other part is insurance housing. Insurance housing is when your homes, and anybody in here, their home get damaged, or know somebody that their home got damaged to hurricanes, to tornado, hail, disaster, broken pipes, right? And the insurance will pay for those. And those will take months to complete, sometimes even like 9-10 months, right? So where are these people going to stay? They will have to stay at a corporate housing, because they cannot stay at a hotel for months, right? Especially if you have kids, you have pets, who want to stay at a hotel for months, So that's why that is not a big industry, and that is one of my favorite clients. Okay, if give you that big, not a big nugget I give you is like the insurance clients are the best, probably my best favorite clients. Why? Because the insurance they pay very well. One, two, they are homeowners, to have insurance pay, right? So if they're homeowner, they know how to take care of other people home. Okay. And then three, they almost always extend. Extension is like the easiest money, guys. Let's say they sign for 3 months. I had like a couple of them, like actually like 90% of them extend. They sign up for like 2-3 months, but they end up staying for like 6 months. Okay. Did I have to do anything during those months? No. I just, collecting the checks, see the money rolling in, maybe this deposit the check. That's all I have to do. If something broken, whatever, I call the people to fix it. I don't go out there and fix it. Why would I do something that I'm not professionally good at? So yeah, so that's basically, I'm going to teach you the fast method here. This is make money fast, get to your freedom fast. Okay. I'm not a person who want to do things slow. Okay. If you want to do things slow, that's not for you. Okay. I don't know why anybody want to do things slow. You want to do it fast or do it faster. High quality, but fast. Okay. Don't procrastinate. All right. So the F is find the right location. How do you find the right location? Okay. So with other teachings out there and all the stuff, they tell you do a bunch of research, do a bunch of software, do a bunch of stuff, right? With us, I developed a proprietary system that will allow you to find the right locations in minutes, guys, minutes. You guys ready for this? I'm going to drop some gems into you guys here. Write down triple H strategy. Triple H. H is in hotels, hospitals, and highways. Okay. So as long as you are near the hotels, the hospitals, the highways, triple check the system. 90% of the time you're in a great location. Why? Do you think a multi-billion-dollar company gonna drop 100 million to $1 billion into a location if they haven't done their research? No, right? They already done a ton of research. They spend millions of dollars on research. Why we go out there and figure out it out on our own and try to do more research? Doesn't make any sense, right? Just flow where the money go, man. Just go where the money go, where the big money go, where the whales go. Okay. So that right there, guys, within minutes, you can find out any location that is good or not. Okay. 3 H's. What are they? Drop it in chat, guys. Come on. I'm going to test you guys right now. 3 H's. Okay. Gems. That's right. Yeah, somebody have probably near all 3 of those. Bam. You're sitting on a gold mine, guys. A lot of people sitting on a gold mine, they don't even know. Okay. That's right. Hotel, hostel, and highways. Good. Memorize that crap. I mean, that's gem. I mean, it's awesome stuff. It's good. It's good stuff. Okay. So, all right. The A is to ask for sublist. Basically, how do you ask in a way to get more people to give you property? We got so many properties now, we have to turn them down. You know, other people tell you pitch your landlords on your own. They're like, hey man, can I Airbnb your property? You know, I make a ton of money, and you know, I'm cool, you know, and you know, it's my second, it's my first one, actually my second one, right? You think that's gonna work, guys? Come on, right? No, man, you gotta be a professional. Check this out. So, hi, Mr. John. This is Dr. Chau. I belong to a corporate housing network, over 100 professionals. We've done over 100 properties, over 20 years combined experience. I'm gonna take care of your property like top notch. And we have a professional going in here, so we don't have to worry about it. Here's our website. Here's our partner website. We have over 100 partners on here. Okay, so we know exactly what we are doing. Now our job to see if your property is qualified for what we do. If your property is qualified, we can do multiple properties with you, right? That's how you do it, guys. You want to leverage. That's what I'm talking about, leverage. If you're a part of our mastermind group, our network, you can use that. And we already built a website, professional website. Our partners do build their website. We come together and we have a presence on the web. There's nobody else there. Nobody can say this except us, right? So that's what I mean by leverage, guys. You don't want to do it alone, guys. Doing it alone is like you going into battle alone. Why would we want to go in battle alone? Doesn't make any sense. You want an army behind you, okay? So that is that. Oh, and the one other thing with defining location, if you are part of our mastermind, our coach actually vet every single deal for you, okay? Every single deal. If it's a bad deal, we're gonna tell you run away from it, right? Rob, man, don't waste your time, energy, and money on that. Phil, man, don't do that. It's not good. You're gonna waste a ton of money and time. And if it's a good deal, I'm like, come on, let's go. Don't suck your thumb when it's a good deal. Good deals don't last. Okay, good deals not gonna last. You have some courage. Just commit. If it's a good deal, jump all in. So that's part of what we offer to you is one-on-one mentorship. You can vet every single deals, and you have a group of over 100 professionals doing this day in, day out. You just post into the group, and 100 eyes are better than one eye, right? So everybody have all kind of experience from designer to owning 100 properties to mortgage to lending to broker. They all have all kinds of experience, and they can vet the deals for you too. Okay. All right. Other people tell you buy, rent the furniture on your own, right? With us, we give you the best places to go to get 20-50% discount. Okay. And within our community too, you can get deals from other people. The network is so powerful that they know exactly where and how to get the best deal for you. Okay. And then you want to set up to stand out. That's the S. So when you set up your property, you want to make sure it looks relaxing, it looks professional, right? But how are you able to know exactly which property? So with us, you can just, post into our professional network. Everybody in there is vetted. Everybody in there is at a very high level in business already, right? They know exactly how to do it. We have designer in the group that can vet the deals for you, right? So that's what I'm talking about. You want to stand out, guys. And then the T is for tap into the corporate clients, guys. The corporate client is where the money is at, right? If you want to dig a well, you want to tap into the source where's the biggest wells are at, right? So other people tell you list on only Airbnb and VRBO. We have about 8 other sources besides these two, and we're adding on to them on a regular basis. These are sources I already done business with, guys. I have gone through so many freaking scammers, con artists, all the other stuff, you know, to find these amazing people, amazing companies, amazing connections with corporate clients that I have done business with. They already pay, right? So I just hand it to you on a silver platter, and then here you go, right? So you get direct booking. So what this means is you don't have to share any of this with Airbnb and VRBO. By the way, that's about 20 to 30% of your profit if you share with Airbnb and VRBO. You know, who you want to, you know, keep that 20 to 30%? I do, right? So, you know, but if you want to do it on your own, yes, you can. There are some ways you want to contact the HR department, human resource department of every company. You know, you can call them up, build a relationship with them, you know, go to corporate events to connect with people and find it yourself. That's fine too. If you want to do it the hard way, yes. People ask me all the time, can I do this myself? Yes, absolutely. I said, yes, you can absolutely do this yourself, guys. I totally believe in you guys, okay? However, you want to do this, it's going to take you 10 times slower, 10 times more work, and 10 times more painful. But you can absolutely do this yourself, okay? Now, you want to do this 10 times faster, 10 times less pain, and cost you 10 times less, then apply for our mentorship, okay? That's it. I'm not going to tell you you can't do this. You can do anything. It's just a matter of you want to do it fast or slow. First month, here's the formula, guys. So take a screenshot. I don't care. That's fine. It's my gift to you, right? Took me years to figure this out. First month rent plus deposit. Okay, that's the initial expenses. You can either buy the furniture or rent the furniture. If you rent how you're going to charge the clients, you want to 2 times the rent plus utility. Example, if your first month rent in your local area is like $2,500, okay, 2 times the rent is $5,000 you want to charge, plus utility is like $500, okay? So you rent it for $2,500, you double it to 5,000 plus 500 for utilities, about, give or take, 5,500. How much are you profiting a month? 2,500 a month, right? So that's about the average about $2,000 a month. Sometimes more, sometimes less, right? Depending on where you're at in the country. We actually had a client student in California, very expensive. They rented for like 3,500, right? While other people complaining and stuff like that. This girl is on her 7th property. On her 7th property, any guess how much she's making a month from one property? Any guess out there? Pay attention, guys. See anybody pay attention? 4,000. Yeah, that's decent. She's making $7,000 on a 7th property a month. Okay. So while other people are making excuses saying, oh, it's so expensive in my area, blah, blah, blah. Well, did you know that you use the same formula? If it's $4,000 to rent, you can rent it out for 8,000 and you make 4,000. You actually make more than somewhere in the Midwest, right? When there's not a lot of rent, you know? So it's okay, you know? The class is half full, not half empty, right? So that girl who makes 7, do 7, she done that in only like 3-4 months. So she's actually making like surgeon money right now, man. She's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year now, in only a few months. So, you know, financial freedom, baby. Let's go. All right. 200% return if you buy the furniture. You know, how? Because let's say furniture costs you around 7,000. So you take that you take that 2,500 for rent, 2,500 for deposit is 5,000 plus 7,000 is 12,000, right? If you do 2,000 a month, that's 6 months you make your money back. So that's how you get 200% return. And now if you rent the furniture, you know, it only costs you first month rent and first month deposit. Okay. So therefore you make your money back in only 3 months if you rent the furniture or even finance the furniture. That's fine too. You know, within 3 months, you make your money back, guys. That's amazing. You know, within a year, you quadruple your money. You know, how many investors out there, right? What anybody making 200% return on their money? You're lucky you make 20%, right? I mean, the greatest investor make about 20-30%. Okay. This you make as much as you want. That's the most beautiful thing about this business. Okay. So for example, 5 property, you make $2,000 a month, you make $10,000 a month. $2,000 per month per property times 5 property is 10,000. This is how much I make as a doctor pharmacist after 8 years of schooling, you know, eating Little Caesar pizza, Subway, and $5 chicken at Walmart, okay, for 8 freaking years, and ramen noodles too. So that's how much I make with $300,000 in debt. This, you make this 5 property, you can do that in 3 months. No problem. I help people every day to do that. It's like easy. Within 3 months, guys, imagine you make, within 3 months from now, you make $10,000 a month, almost passive income, okay? If you want more, just do like 5 more. You make 20,000 a month, you know? Either take 3 more months or you are overachiever like one of our students, you know, just do it in 3 months, get 10 properties. So, all right, guys. So people start asking me how I was able to be my own boss, have flexibility, time, and travel. The old model, the new model, the old model is when you trade your time for dollar, guys. And salary is even worse, right? Because they just overwork you and underpay you. And you put money to retirement account, and hopefully still be there 50 years from now and retire on that money. And hopefully that we're still alive, you know, come on. That's a big trap, okay? If you haven't figured that out already. The bank tell you to save their money, save your money and put it into hedge funds, put into them while they're lending out your money at 10 times the money that they have in reserve, you know? So tell me if that makes sense. They are telling you to do stuff that they don't do. They're doing the opposite. So the new model is you create a business where you do not directly exchange your time for money. You want to earn money while you sleep, guys, which is exactly this business. Who in here want to earn money while they sleep, right? So the more people sleep at our property, the more money we make, right? So that's how earning money while you sleep. And you want to continue to reinvest in your business and multiply it. So you have multiple sources of income. For example, when I was a pharmacist, I just had one source of income. If something happened to me, guys, what happened to my income? Gone, right? I was also a realtor as well, one source of income, okay? So same thing as you. Imagine something happens to you today, unfortunately, you know, is your company going to take care of your wife and kids and your loved one? No, right? At the most, they get like 1 to 2 years or whatever. However, with this, you have multiple sources of income. So now I have 30-something source of income, right? The business pretty much run on its own. So if 2 of the house burned down right now, that's only 5% of my income. I still have 28 properties that are making me money. You see what I'm saying? So is it going to really affect my lifestyle if 2 of the sources are gone? No, right? I still have the same lifestyle. And check this out. With what I know right now, I can pick up 2 more property like that because of what I know, guys. Remember, the most important investment is in yourself, guys. It's the 6 inches from ear to ear right here. And when you know that, you can make it. When you know how to do this process business, it's like the undercover billionaire, right? It's their knowledge, it's their skill set. It's not the resource. It's how resourceful they are. Okay. So you guys are doing the right thing. I commend you guys on being here, you know, learning and growing. That's awesome, man. Give yourself a round of applause for that. Okay. Good job. Good job. I'm sure your family is proud of you as well. I do mean that. All right. So next, do things while you're young, guys. You know, do things while you're young. Why do we need to wait until we old and to travel, man? I want to travel around the world when I'm young. I already have, right? I was making 5 times more than when I was making as a pharmacist than you know, when I was working. I was making 5 times more, guys, than when I was working as a doctor. Believe that. While I travel. All right. Yeah, so imagine what it'd be like, guys. So you can travel around the world, be your own boss. You know how to scale the business. I went around the world trip before, and I was making way more than I was making, and just be able to have fun. Okay, so if all this did is to give you the freedom lifestyle, would it be worth it to learn the skill set? Only you can answer this for you and your family. You know, this is my mom and dad. I retired them. I bought them their dream home. The more importantly, I have time to take care of their health. And she's a cancer survivor for 10 years, cancer thriver. She's a champion, right? And I'm able, this is just our last trip in Miami. And I was able to provide for them with stem cell treatment, right? And really help them. So my dad don't have to walk with a cane anymore. Right? My mom feel a lot better. It take a lot of money to do all that, right? But like this business is absolutely worth it, because when you think about it, you know, we don't know how long our family will have with us, right? So you want to do it fast. You want to do it now. You want to take care of them now, guys. If all this there to give you the skill set to learn to how to make multiple 6-figure within 6 months, will be worth it. Okay. If all this there to give you the time to spend with your loved one, quality time, and really have time to live the life on passion and purpose, will it be worth it? You know, put yes in the chat, it'll be worth it for you. If you're serious about your future, about your family, it's definitely worth it for me. My one mission right now, my life purpose, guys, is to change people's lives forever, right? I have what I wanted. I got all that I wanted, right? So I'm like, what's next? I can't just go on trips and drink pina colada on the beach, or, you know, forever. It's get boring after a while. So the reason why I get up today, every day, and work 40, 50 hours a week, not because I have to, but because I want to, because I'm helping a lot of people. You know, I'm helping my students, changing their lives. Okay. And if you want to live a life of legacy, if you want to make a massive lasting change, then join our family. That's it. You know, in the chat, there's a book a link to a call. You know, if you're on social media, you click a link in my bio to book a link and see you qualify and join our mastermind. You know, we'll give you, depending on your situation, we can give you some one-on-one strategy call, right? With our top advisor, and we can guide you to through everything. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different result. Okay, why would you keep spinning the hamster wheel when there's a proven blueprint? Doesn't make sense. You know, easy way, the hard way, right? The hard way, do this on your own, or invest in stock market. Did you know that you need $2.5 million to invest in stock market to make 100K a year? How long would it take for you to save $2.5 million, right? But with this, you can do this part-time, guys, and make $10,000 a month, no problem. So the best investment you can make is in yourself. This is from the greatest investor of all time. It's not for me, okay? Successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Unsuccessful people will make decisions slowly and they change them often and quickly, okay? But successful people figure out that our biggest enemy is our time, okay? We want to take massive action, want to figure out what works, and then focus on what works and what doesn't, and that's it. And then double down on what works, because we're running out of time, guys. Make a decision. All right, guys. So it's been a great workshop, right? Give yourself a hand to invest in yourself and be here. I'm going to answer the questions now. So if you have any questions, just unmute yourself. You know, and or put in the chat. Yep, otherwise book a call. Yep. Yep, Phil, appreciate you. Yep, let's take care of your kids. All good, all good. Okay. Furniture companies always have sell total and cash and interest. Yep, yep. Target areas. Okay. The best target areas when you're first starting out is your local area. Why? Because you know your local area the best, right? The grass is not always more greener on the other side. Okay. If you are in a medium-sized city or bigger, you know, and if you're close to the three H's that I told you, hotels, hospital, and highway, then you be good, you know. Then it come down to the local deal, which then we have the team to vet every single deal for you, right? So there's a lot more when we look at the deals to know more detail. Every deal is different, okay? So if you want to know more detail, then yeah, schedule a call with us and we'll see if we can help you go further. Okay. Yep. How do we contact you for more info? Okay. You can DM me on my social media, and all social media, just DM me. Okay. So yeah, we would love to connect with you and help you in any way. All right. Yeah, just book a call. Every situation is different. It's hard to you know, and say like generalized stuff. If you book a call, we get my top advisor, one-on-one advisor. We'll go over your situation. We figure out what's going on, what's working, what's not working, where you're at, and see what we can do for you. Do you have any corporate housing in Hawaii? Corporate housing, definitely in Hawaii, definitely yes. Okay. Hawaii is a very hot market. You can definitely do that in there, yes. How do you pitch to insurance companies? Yeah, good questions. So is actually you don't have to pitch to an insurance company. It's a matter of knowing the right people, the key people, to get the insurance clients, right? And I have those sources, I have those connections, in order for you to it's just over the years I doing this, is, you know, hosting a lot of families that need a place to stay and referrals and all of that. So once you know those people, it's very easy. You're just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, here I have a. Then they actually, you know, we're helping them because they're, you know, they have to host a family that need a place to stay, and the market is very hot right now. So all of our properties are booked out, right? Most of my students probably are all booked out too. So, you know, the market is super hot. That's why there's a you want to take advantage of this window opportunity, okay? You know, to take care of you and your family. Make a, you know, just commit and get that 5-10 properties, whatever it is for you. Make 10-20K a month cash flow and get financial freedom. That's it. How you avoid getting stuck paying rent if you're unable to find someone to sublet to? Great question. So we actually have a guarantee. I forgot to mention that. My people, remember, put that guarantee in there too. So I think we might have to take it out. Oh, we actually have it. Sorry. Okay. So here's a guarantee. I don't know if you ever see this. If you follow our mastermind and follow our coaching, and you don't get a booking within your first 30 days, we actually will pay you the first month rent. You hear that right? There's nobody out there to give you this kind of guarantee. That's how confident we are in what we do. Okay. So there's no risk. Yeah. I mean, I'm basically making it. I always think, how can I make it so easy for you guys to make money to help you get financial freedom? Okay. But at the same time, I need you to commit too. You know, we're not here to do handout, right? But however, if you commit, if you do the work, 5 hours a week is all needed. 5 hours a week. If you have 5 hours a week for your dreams, your goals, and then we'll be right there with you. You know, we're gonna put our money where our mouth is, you know, and we'll pay you if it doesn't work out. So you got nothing to lose, man. No brainer. So you know, yeah, book a call. Prefer leasing or getting the deed? I prefer leasing because you can do more than just buying. Like for buying a home, it's great. However, your money when you buy a home, you can do 10 sublet. You make 10 times the cash flow. Here's what people don't think about, guys. Like I didn't think about this either. You know, everybody know real estate is the way to get financial freedom. However, we don't have the money to buy a bunch of them. Okay. So people buy one, they work for 5 years, they save up and they buy another one. Well, how long would that take for you to get 10 properties? If it takes you 3 years to buy one, that's 30 years, right? I mean, who want to retire 30 years from now? I mean, who want financial freedom 30 years from now? Why can't we get financial freedom now? If you can do 10 home with sublet in 5 months, you do 2 a month. 5 months, you can get the same 10 home, making you $20,000 a month. Then why not? Does that make sense? So me, it's always cash flow is king. Cash flow is senior to cash always, right? And then leveraging other people's property is always going to help you scale much faster than trying to do everything yourself and buy your property yourself. Right? So it's all about leverage. So prime example, you buy a home, it costs you 120K. Easy math, right? With down payment, with closing costs, all that. Rehab, you got, remember, you still got to do some rehab, you make it rent ready, that costs money. Versus you take that 120K, you rent 10 homes, and then you sublet it, and they already done the hard work for you. They already bought the home, they already rehab it, they already make it rent ready, spend a ton of time, money, energy, make it rent ready for you. All you gotta do is come in and rent it and make money from it. You see what I'm saying? It's the same 120K, but over here you have 10 homes making you $20,000 a month. But if you take that 120K, you buy one home, that's only making you like $2,000 a month. Who wants $20,000 a month versus $2,000 a month? Make sense? Exactly. So that's why we're able to get so many people financial freedom, right? Like one of our coaches, he used to buy the home, and he make great income. He and his wife make 6-figure income. However, after like 5 years doing this, even Airbnb, you know, he was only at 4 or 5 property because he was buying the home. When he joined us, within months, he doubled his inventory. He doubled his income because he was just renting the home, man. It's so fast, it's so easy, that doesn't cost much. And with a guarantee here, you got nothing to lose, guys. I mean, come on. I'm basically, I cook the whole meal, I bring it to your mouth, and all you gotta do is eat, right? And if you don't like the food, I freaking, you know, I pay for it. So, I mean, it doesn't get easier than this. And I don't think any colleges will give you any kind of guarantee or refund. I mean, sure. You know, when I went in college, I paid $60K a year, $300K in debt. And every single year, there's 20% of people who didn't make it. And those 20% of people still have to pay, you know, still have to pay the $60K a year. And now they got out, a lot of them can't even find jobs. Imagine you spending $300K and couldn't find a job. Oh my God, I can't imagine that. But anyway, that's why I'm helping a lot of my friends to, you know, my professional friends who get a bunch of college debt, able to help them to get financial freedom. One of them was a pharmacist from my school, which is great. She has like 5 or 6 property, making 10K a month now in only like 5 months. I mean, she thanked me every day, so it feels good. Okay. Do you remodel a home? No, man. All you gotta do is to go and rent the home. All you gotta do is go and rent the home, so you don't have to remodel anything. Yeah. Kimmy, you said too long. What's that mean? Maybe because when you were like buying the home, that would take you too long to buy, right? Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to remodel anything, right? You pick and choose the home to rent and make money from it. What are the terms of subleasing? So like you rent it for like a year, guys, a year to 2 years, and then you sublet to companies roughly for about 3 to 5 months is the average stay for company. 3 to 5 months, yeah. So it's a lot better than vacation rental when they rent it for 3 to 5 nights, right? So I done the vacation rental before. I was successful too. I had 20 vacation rental. I was pulling my hair out because you know, I was doing a few nights model. That's a lot of work. When I switched to corporate housing, my life changed because it's 10 times less work. Because instead of hosting for a few nights, I'm hosting for a few months. I mean, it's a simple math, right? If you think about it. Which location is good to start? Start in your backyard. Unless your backyard is out in the boonies, then pick the closest city to you. Okay. This works in the city. The bigger the city, the better. If you live out in the boonies area, just drive an hour to the city. That's it. The beautiful thing is you don't need $1 million like my friend in California to buy the home. You know, all you gotta do is rent it and make the money. So you can actually pick and choose the best property because it doesn't take much more to rent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only take a few $100 more to rent a home that is worth double than the other one. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love about this business. Because if you're gonna buy it, you know, then you need to buy a place where it's decent. It's in the cities, stuff like that. It's gonna cost you like $500,000 to $1 million, right? This you just rent it, you know, for like 2,500, 3,000, maybe even 3,500 a month, but you make double that right away. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I love leveraging other people's property. Yeah. What's up, Mark? Yeah, man, bring it on, dude. So yeah, we get your clients for corporate professionals. So like I mentioned before, if you want to find the clients yourself, you can contact the HR department of each company. You can build a relationship. You can go to the networking event, finding the HR networking event, and tell them what you do and stuff like that, and build it that way. Or you know, you can join us, and I give you the sources that I built over 7 years. You know, that you can just plug and play and get clients right away. Okay, so that's up to you. How do you know if it's a good place? So that would definitely depend deal by deal, and our coaches will vet every single deal for you. Now it is your job to, you know, kind of have some common sense and visit the neighborhood and see as well. But however, you can tell a lot by what's around the neighborhood, right? So, but every deal is different, and our coaches will vet every deal for you. Okay. How much do you charge? Book a call. It will customize depending on your situation and your game plan of how we can best serve you. So just book a call and we have that conversation and see if you qualify first. Okay. What are the best states to start in? Again, guys, focus on your own place. Okay. The grass is not always greener on the other side. If you have your local area, if it's a growing city, if it's, you know, emerging, if it's, you know, everywhere is great right now. I mean, you know, everywhere this work, anywhere. Does your city have companies? Does your cities have medical hospital. Does your city have hotel? Then yes, this does work in your city. Okay. You know, and it's always better to stay in your backyard in your first few property before you venture out, guys. You know, and yes, if you belong to a mastermind, you can always partner with other people, you know, in the mastermind. If you have fun but you don't have a lot of time, you can partner with some young bucks in a mastermind. They need fun, they have the deal, they have the time, they go there, find the deal, you bring the fun, split 50-50, you're still making a great income. You don't have to do anything. Okay, now if you don't have any money and if you want to hustle, you can do the same thing. You know, you want to join the mastermind, you know, show that you are serious, you're investing in yourself. You have the deal, post in the group. I got a great deal, guys. You know, I'm raising fund for this. It's only like 12K to get this deal, right? Furnitures and everything. Even just rent the deal, you rent the deal, it's like 6K. Anybody out there have 6K who want to make 100% return on their money? Shoot, you know, that's a no-brainer if you have a ton of money and you don't have a lot of time, right? So it's a great match. So that's why it's awesome to do things as a team. How do you make the same money with corporate housing with vacation rental? How is it different? Great question. So you make about the same amount of money, yes. The difference is vacation rental take 10 times more work. Why? Because you are hosting for 3-4 nights instead of 3-4 months, right? Well, within the same 90 days period, you can have like 10 times vacation rental stay. Whereas corporate housing, you just have one client for that 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest difference. You get financial freedom with corporate housing. With vacation rental, you get a job, a high-paying job, but it's still a job. Okay. Now I know there's a lot of Airbnb gurus saying otherwise, automation and blah blah blah, right? Yes, if you're doing like 2 to 3 Airbnb, but if you want to make real money, you want to make, you know, life-changing money, and you want to scale, how you scale is through corporate housing, guys, not through vacation rental. I scale with vacation rental. I had 20 vacation rental. You can ask all the gurus out there, see how many rental they actually have. Most of them have less than 10. Okay. So, you know, so how do I do that? Because corporate housing, how do I able to make that kind of money working just a few hours a week? Is a man key. It's not just about the money, it's about freedom. Could you use a VA loan? Be honest, I'm not too familiar with VA loan. However, you know, if you can get a small business loan, yeah. And if you are a vet, then thank you for your service. My dad is a vet too. You know, yeah, you know, trying to get as many loans as you can if you want. But guys, like this business, you make money right away, and then after a few probably the business will fund on its own. You know what I'm saying? So it's a snowball effect. You make the money, you reinvest in the business, snowball it out. The more property you have, the more money you make. Yeah, you want to yes, set up LLC is good. If they stay several weeks, how often do you clean? You only really clean once after they are gone. However, you can charge them extra if they want extra cleaning. So you book a meeting if you're on the social media by going into my social profile, Dr. Chau BNB there, right? And click on the link in there right below my bio to book a call with me. Okay. Now, oh, by the way, guys, if you're on Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that, there's some fake accounts out there. Okay. Please just don't follow them, report them, stuff like that. You know, the one with my is Dr. Chau BNB. That's it. DrChau BNB. That's it. No other extra stuff. Okay. So, all right. Somebody schedule a call. Good job. Good job. Commit to yourself. Okay. All right, guys. House or apartment, they both work. And house, we like house better. 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom is better. Okay, any last questions here? Let me see. Ask for a deposit plus the rent. How do you protect the house? Corporate rental, do you ask? Yeah. So when you rent out the company, you definitely want a deposit plus the rent. That's how you protect the house. And also like, so that's so yeah, definitely collect deposit, you know. But if it's a big company, a very true company, don't have to worry about too much, because yes, you collect the deposit, but you think about it, as a company, are they gonna ruin their reputation by owe you just a few $1,000? You know, I mean, 7 years doing this, 30 something plus properties. Guess how many evictions I had with corporate housing? Any guess? 0. I had 0 evictions with corporate housing. Vacation rental, yes. You know, long-term rental, yes. Not corporate housing. How many do I have? I have 30 something corporate housing. Is growing. Okay, each one make $2,000 a month on average. You can do the math. Okay. The best part, I only work like 5 hours a week, because I leverage other people time and energy. I pay them. I have a team. Okay. So, all right, guys, I am out of time. So if you want a more detailed questions, book a call with our team, and then we look forward to serve you with everything we can. Okay. All right, guys, have a blessed day. And I'm gonna go out with this testimonial. Hey, Nino, can you play that testimonial for everybody? So these are my highlight reel about top testimonials.
I jumped into this group and I'm happy to report that I had huge success. I received 3 bookings that covered 5 months in 7 days. I'm profiting around $7,000.
We got our first lease signed within a week of joining the program. And that was insane, because it was our first big goal, right? Like, get our first lease signed, and we saw it as this really big mountain.
Got it set up in a few days, got it listed, and then we got our first booking.
In my first month, I was able to lock my first property in. That was gaining me about $4,500 a month in income.
This group is filled with people of all different levels of experience. And then, of course, we have Dr. Chau, the guru.
Dr. Chau and his team have been absolutely amazing.
So Dr. Chau would do a market analysis with us to show us the best areas to invest and get started in. And that was really helpful. Being part of a community of people that are doing it successfully, it makes you feel confident in the model.
The one who's going to help me get to my goals when it comes to the income flow from here. And this is almost passive, right? Aside from setting it up for the very first time.
Retired, quit my job, 9 to 5, making surgeon money, really good money.
I'm 25.
I'm 27. Honestly, we're happier than ever.
B&B Secrets.
You gotta do it. Burn your boats, man. Man, you just gotta surround yourself with people that are like-minded, share the same passion for life, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish.
And that's this group. Get in this group, you'll do it. You'll quit your job.
That's right. Yeah, freedom.
Well, yeah.
In your 20s and be free.
Absolutely.
Right? That is awesome, man. I love these guys.
1,500 to 2,500 a month.
Per home. Yeah, so that's 6-figure income right here, right? And you're about to get freedom, right?
Definitely. I'm about to quit my job.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm working on my second one. It's 2 months, and the second one plan is to do a lot more very soon. This guy's great, man. You gotta check him out. He's awesome. If I was you, I would join right
That's
away.
awesome, man. Join us, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun right here, man. Hanging out with you.
Cheers, freedom! Yes. All right, guys. Have a good night.